是我们华人。This is organizer for this event. It's ChineseEUS.org.
我们是从人口普查开始关注到社区活动。
Our organization has been helping the community since the census.
Yeah. So, 所以从那时开始，我们开始有不断的粉丝。
So from the event, we have grown our followers and fans tremendously.
从那之后，我们又开始举办了很多为大家接种新冠疫苗的活动，所以我们又增加了很多与社区的信任。
After census, we were involved with vaccine for the community, and also we gain a lot of trust from the community too.
So, 在近2年，我们也开始参与，主动走向主流，向跟议员们去联系，跟市政府、州政府，甚至是联邦和白宫取得联系。
So recently, we got involved with working with federal government, state government, and the local levels. Try to bring the community get close or get more involved with politics and get more involved with our different candidates. So we bring everybody together.
我也希望，在我接触到这些之后，我真的感觉我们的社区有的时候落后很多，所以我做这些事情，希望，其实对我们双方都是公平的。对于议员，他们也多了解我们的社区；对于我们的社区也多了解政府，可以知道拿到更多的资源。
So I find that there's a lot of information gap between different sides. So now we trying to help bring everybody together to get to know each other. We will help everybody. Thanks.
现在呢，这位是 BECK， 他选的是宾夕法尼亚州的大法官，所以大家记得宾夕法尼亚州大法官，他上面就还有只有一位了，他就是那个1高的，是特别高的，对。
So this is a candidate, BECK. She is running for the judge of the state, the only one we need to vote for this time. Sorry. So we have 2 candidates. And for 2 of the Supreme Judge for the Supreme Court. Sorry.
Sorry，一共是有4位竞选者，现在来到现场的是2位，所以大家知道谁派我们的
So there are 4 candidates total, but 2 of them come to visit us. So now we know who is on our side. We'll pay attention when we vote. Thank you. Okay. So now we will welcome BECK. Give us a very brief self-introduction. 现在呢，我们邀请BECK 给我们一个简单的个人介绍。
Thank you very much. My name is Jill Beck. I am from Pittsburgh. So I am with you today after driving 5 hours to be here. So I am very happy to be with you.
So BECK 他是从圣彼斯堡开了5小时的车来给我们大家会面，非常感谢。
Thank you for having me. The Superior Court is a very important court. Our judicial system is very important to all people who live in Pennsylvania. The Superior Court in particular hears criminal, civil, family, juvenile, and orphans court appeals. We are the court that deals with your individual rights. Your right to be free from jail, your right to parent your children, your right to live in your home, have your job, to your health, your wealth, your safety, anything involving your individual rights.
最高法院是对于我们每个人来说，州里最高法院是我们的生活是息息相关的。从民事法、刑事法、家庭法，然后少年，这一系列，都是我们需要有我们的非常好的一个法治的机构来为我们每个人的权利来做出一个非常公平的评判。
I have practiced as a lawyer in all of those areas of law. I have practiced in the Superior Court as well as courts like it across the country. And I spent 10 years clerking on the courts, 6 years on the Superior Court, 4 years on our Supreme Court, where I drafted over 500 of these very decisions that I will get to decide if elected to the court.
我们 BECK 它已经在每一个级别的不同的法庭都有工作过，然后每一个不停的法律的不停的方面，他也有过非常多的经验。他说他曾经有过有500个不同的法律的立法的经验。
So I know this court very well. I know the law. I care very much about the law that comes out of this court. But I also care very much about the people. I have largely dedicated my career to helping vulnerable and underserved members of our population.
他说他不但对法律的公正非常重视，同时他也关心我们每一个人。他很多这个受害者，很多少数的这些族裔都有很多的帮助。
I also, caring about the people, I started my legal career almost 20 years ago representing abused and neglected children. I then went into private practice at Blank Rowan, a law firm, where I did pro bono work helping victims of domestic violence, victims of racial discrimination, illegal gun sales, and wage theft. In particular, the wage theft case that I worked on was a Chinese immigrant who was seeking asylum in the United States, who had been mistreated by his former employer. The man just chose not to pay him for 3 months of his work and thought that was okay because this was a gentleman who didn't really have connections in the area and didn't speak English, and he thought he could get away with it. But little did he know he would end up working with my husband, and then I would be him, and I would make him pay.
从他的这个整个法律的这个工作历史来讲，他一直是帮助很多这些受害者。他最开始帮助这些很多的幼儿有很多的这个虐待的历史，然后后来他也帮助很多的妇女。在这个之后呢，他帮助曾经帮助一个中国人，他呢是工作的时候呢，他的雇主不给他3个月的工资，他确定这个新移民可以拿到他正当的工作的收入。
So all of these kinds of cases end up before the Superior Court. And so the people sitting in these seats have a lot of power to decide what happens to everyday Pennsylvanians. Because whether you are involved in these cases or not, these cases will affect you and your rights. I have been highly recommended to be a Superior Court judge by our Bar Association, which is our trade organization. And you know that my colleagues and the public have decided that I am qualified to do this job, and I hope that you also agree.
他说，虽然我们大家可能不会在法庭里面，但是所有法庭的判决，这些法律的条文对我们每个人都是非常重要的。他说他的工作也是得到了宾州的法官的协会的大力支持，认为他是可以胜任他的工作的。
I am running with a slate of highly qualified candidates. You will hear from Tamika Lane, who will be up here after me. She is running for the second seat on the Superior Court. And on the Supreme Court, Dan McCaffrey is running, and for the Commonwealth Court, Matt Wolf is running. We are 4 candidates who care about people, who put people before politics, and who want to make sure that justice in Pennsylvania truly is for all.
他说，这一次所有的4个竞选人都是非常称职的，在法律界有非常多的年为大家服务的。
And I'm happy to answer any questions. Thank you for having me.
So I have to leave soon, but I want you to answer the question about would you allow ICE to collaborate with your courtroom? Why and why not? 我问的问题是说，你会不会允许移民执法局工作人员跟你的法庭合作？为什么呢？因为作为华人社区，我们有很多的移民，很多的无身份移民，现在可能来美国10几20年了，现在有自己的家庭，然后呢，可是呢，当他们去法庭的时候，有的时候被遣送，就是因为法官允许这些移民执法局可以在法庭上面抓人。The reason why I'm asking this question because I have another client that will come to US more than 10 years, 20 years, and now they have their family, they have everything they have now. They practice as very good citizens. But when they go to court, they have to threatened by the court collaboration with the ICE. So I want you to answer this question. Yes.
Thank you for the question. I will tell you this. In a Superior Court courtroom, the clients, the litigants, they would not be there. This is just lawyers and judges. It's argument after. So when somebody loses at trial, they have an automatic right to challenge it. But when it comes to the Superior Court, it's just lawyers and judges. So ICE coming into my courtroom, nothing would happen. However, I can tell you this. I have done work on the other side of ICE. I worked with children who were trafficked to Pennsylvania and represented them in state court proceedings to allow them to remain in Pennsylvania, in the United States. And it was a race against the federal government versus the state system as to who would be able to have custody of these kids. So I am well familiar with the concerns that you're voicing, and I am very much, I'm very sensitive to the individuals who are here and who are just looking to stay safe and be protected by our court system.
他说，作为最高法院，他不会允许移民局进入法庭，只会是律师、法官和检察官在法庭里面进行判决，或是其他的一些活动。但是他也接触过很多像一些幼儿少年在美国，他们是非法移民，但是谁最会变成他们的监护人，把他们孩子拥有监护权，这个又是一个问题，我们需要面对的。所以呢，他讲就是说一定会非常关心我们。虽然可能有的人是没有身份在美国，但是他们的权益。
下面我们在一个 break， 在一个休息，然后大家可以拍照和候选人们拍照，这样。
So we will take a brief break, and we'll take some pictures, and then we'll prepare for the next candidate to come here to talk to us.
没机会了。